Alright everybody, on my last video, on one of my last videos, I went through what I do to hook this thing up permanently, semi-permanently to the house, and I made a change I want to show you. So I had showed you how I have my electrical hooked up in my water and how I dump. The way I dumped was I showed that I use this tank. I dump the black water first, dump it into there, and then I take it over to the clean out to the main sewer, and I dump it over here, and then I go back and I dump the gray tank, and then I go back again and dump the gray tank. Well, after a friend of mine watched my video, he said, well, why don't you use a macerator? And I started to think that why I didn't do that, and I had always thought that a macerator pump was pretty expensive. So after he asked me that, I went and did some more research, looked it up, found out, yeah, there is expensive ones that can be $200-300, but there's also cheaper ones that are just as good. I did a bunch of research, found out that I could get a cheap macerator, and from all the stuff I've seen, the expensive ones aren't any better than the cheap ones. They're basically all made in Japan, or made in China, but they all work. I've had very little that I could find that people didn't like them. So what I did was I went and bought the cheapest one I could find on Amazon. It was $70 after tax and after shipping. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. I need to plug this into a power source, either a battery or maybe the car, maybe the smart car. I can get it to reach. It's a pretty long cord actually. So what you do is you hook this up to your tank's outlet. You put a garden hose here, and basically this is a giant blender or garbage disposal. It just purees everything and shoots it through the garden hose, and that garden hose will go to the drain over there. And this connection is your water hose, fresh water. It does have a check valve in it, and on and off thing here. There we go. So you can clean it out when you're done. So let's get this hooked up and see what we can do. Oh, and also the power cord has an on-off switch. These pumps also advertise that they can pump uphill about 10 feet at the most, and I do not have any incline to go up. It'll basically be level, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let me show you what I got here. I've attached the pump to this clear elbow that I had so I can see when stuff has stopped going through, because you're not supposed to let this go more than 30 seconds, I believe it is, without something flowing through it. So I'm going to test this out with fresh water first. I'm going to turn this on and let it pump through here, clear liquid, before I make sure there's no leaks, make sure everything's working. I put it on top of this for a little bit of support. I don't think it really needs the support. This pump was a little heavy, so I thought maybe it should need some support under there, but it's not doing too bad. I just put that there just in case, so we don't have any problems. So let me turn the water on, turn the pump on. I'll show you. I've got it plugged into the car and the cigarette lighter, so I've got to turn the ignition on. This is just to test it out. I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing. Probably not. And you're not supposed, they say you're not supposed to leave these attached. Not sure why. Anyway, yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, let's turn the water on and test this out. I got water flowing through here. Let's just turn the switch on here. And there she goes. Water's flowing through pretty good. It's really quiet. Let's go see the other end. Let's see how well this pumps. Can you hear it? Perfect. Perfect flow. That's what it should be doing. Alright, let's open the black tank. Okay, we shut the fresh water off. Now I'm going to attempt to open the black tank. This is the real test. There's no leaks, so that water dripping is from something else. Alright, here's the true test. I'm about to open it. Viewer discretion is advised. Here we go, here we go. Turn the pump on. There it goes. I'm really amazed at how quiet it is. A lot of people said the expensive ones are loud, and these cheaper ones run much better and much quieter. You can hear it tearing through the toilet paper and stuff, other stuff. It does do 12 gallons per minute, so we do have to keep an eye on what's coming out and when it stops flowing. Okay, it's getting low. It's running out of, so we're going to open the gray tank at the same time. That's what it says a lot of people do. You just open the gray tank at the same time. And then we're going to flush it with some fresh water back up into the tanks. I'm going to shut this off and then flush it. Okay, now we're flushing it with some fresh water back up into the tanks. I'll let that go for a couple minutes and then we'll start her up again. Okay, we still have the fresh water going through here, cleaning everything out, cleaning the pump out, cleaning the hose out. And then we'll be done. We'll just unhook everything. So just so I don't get a whole lot of comments, before I put the fresh water in, I did close one of the valves. I'm doing each tank at a time. I'm not doing both at the same time. I'm not flushing them both out at the same time. It probably wouldn't mix, but I don't want to take any chances. Ooh, we got some storms coming. So I better get this done. Anyway, yeah, so I'm just filling it up one last time and flushing it out a second time. And then I'll be done. Okay, as you can see, it started to rain. I got done just in time. I didn't really have anything else to show you, I guess. I was gonna try to finish the video, but I guess this will be the end. So I hope you got something out of that, and if you ever thought about using a macerator pump like me, take another look at it. It's a good option. Anyway, thanks for watching. Catch you next time. As you can hear and see, it started to rain, so I came in. I guess that was all I was going to show you anyways, but I just wanted you to know this is what I'm using now. This is the system. It's a little easier. Yeah, so if you're thinking about using a macerator pump or ever thought about it, give it another look. It's not as expensive as you think it is. These portable tanks are just as much money, if not more. So, hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video.